Welcome to Spring Thunder. Something I want to talk about today is calling too much to a turkey who's still on the limb. And I think that's one of the biggest mistakes made is whenever a turkey's gobbling to a call is people want to just keep hearing him gobble because it's addicting to just, when you know he's gobbling, you just keep hammering him, especially if you don't hear any hens and think he's up there by himself. But I know I've learned the hard way on sitting on a turkey, and he'll sit up there for an hour, 2 hours sometimes after daylight, waiting on those hens to come to him because he's at the best vantage point. So what I like to do is slip in there if I know where a turkey's roosted, or if he gobbles early, and get in the safe distance and set up and just start off almost like a hen's just waking up, real soft tree yells, and it's great with a slate call. And if he gobbles to that, you've established a conversation with him. He's saying he knows you're there. So I'll shut up for 5 minutes, 10 minutes, depending on how early it is. And even if he's still gobbling in the tree, and then I'll get a little more aggressive, letting him know that that hen's kind of up, and she's up, standing on the limb, getting ready to fly down. And if he cuts that off and gobbles, I will not say another word until I know that turkey's on the ground. So see if you can just don't overcall to your turkey while he's still in the tree, and see if it'll help you out.
Realtree's Spring Thunder is brought to you by Chevy Silverado, Lacrosse Footwear, OtterBox, Banded Decoys, Onyx Mapping, Bog Pod, Hunter Specialties, Remington Arms, Heavy Shot, Spartan Camera, Old Tom, and Realtree Edge. Hunt with an edge.
You ready?
I'm ready to go, man. Second episode.
Yeah. For your first morning out.
That's right, first morning out. Just been at NWTF all weekend, and while you were up here setting out cameras, and you sent me some of those videos of those turkeys.
Yeah, he's been down in this food plot right here. We figured we'd do a little open real quick over here at the truck, then we're gonna cut the light off, and songbirds are just now getting going, but it's 62 degrees, and it's still February, but turkeys ought to be screaming.
You would think they'd be gobbling this morning.
I talked to some guys yesterday down the road from here, and they said they were lit up yesterday morning, going nuts. This is our first good clear morning, so we're gonna get that light cut off, and we're gonna slip down here to this food plot, the edge where we got these videos of this turkey. He's been in here every day, so
yeah. Let's just wait it out and go see if we can hear him.
We'll slip down here. Try not to be too loud because I feel like there's one probably not too far from the
You would think with all the sign in here, these birds can't be too far. Scratchings all down this road.
You can go ahead and switch it so it's in the photo right now, so you can switch it to video. But at the same time, like on my phone here, camera settings, so I'm gonna leave it in photo mode right now, and but on my camera, once that turkey starts showing up on this, I'm gonna go to the camera mode on my app here and cut it into video mode to get some, so we can get video of them. But it just makes it quicker to leave it in picture mode. I like it better in picture mode because when I scroll through, this is the camera over at the duck pond. When I scroll through, you don't have to look at all the videos. So, but once we know turkeys are coming in here, we'll be good to go. This is people talk about strut zones for turkey hunting. This is probably the best explanation that I know on this piece of property where we're at. there's a big long straightaway. This head of pines comes up and meets this food plot. And actually they burnt right over here across the power line this year, which should make it even better this spring. But I think it's between the fact that it's on a little bit of a ridge here, and these turkeys, like I said, they're so visual from a long ways off up and down this road, this straightaway. But it seems like every time you drive by here, there's a turkey within a 30-yard circle of this right here strut, always right here on the edge of this food plot. And obviously it's grown up some over here to where I think, you know, these hens like to nest in this stuff to where they just naturally gravitate, because obviously them gobblers are going to gravitate to wherever the hens are going to be. But we're going to put a camera up here because it's time and time again this is proven just to be a dynamite spot. So going off history, we ought to get some good pictures here. We just pulled up the camera just to see, and man, there's a gaggle of them that have showed up. I mean, a ton of them. I mean, a lot of them. Look at that. Goodness gracious.
All over the place. All longbeards right there.
And you're going to put me in handcuffs. That's tough to do. We got a good vantage point. Normally we hunt this when turkeys aren't gobbling, and we will come here and try to glass this. There's a little bit of a roll in this hill, and it's real thick, so we can get up there and we're going to see if we can just take a peek and look at them. We don't want to bust them, but we're pretty safe, so let's go see if we can take a look.
I see him.
Yeah. Oh, we have found the mother load.
We got a ton of birds down there, and we just saw them on the camera a second ago. But I mean, I can just with my naked eye right now, I can see probably 6 birds right there. They're all longbeards. Hopefully, they're still here in a couple weeks whenever season opens up. But this is definitely not a bad thing right here.
Well, I found out where we should have gone and listened this morning.
You know what? I think we found the strut zone.
Yeah. I know everybody's had that turkey who's come from a mile away and will not close the last 80 to 100 yards. We're going to play out a scenario here for you. We're on this little knob right here in these hardwoods, and a lot of times if you had the lay of the land right and you kind of lock down and can't move on the turkey, but he's down there burning it up, say this turkey's off this bench right here, a lot of times it will drive them nuts. If you've tried going silent, scratching in the leaves, everything you've done, it won't work. I like to get up, and like I said, make sure the turkey can't see you, obviously. Get up, and if you just walk in small circles, just like a hen feeding, clucking, feeding around, not paying him any attention, and then just sit down and shut up, that change of direction, hit him that more realism to your call, and knowing a hen's up there feeding around, moving around, a lot of times it drives them crazy, and they'll break and come right to you. Out in the weak Alabama, little cold front come through, cooled everything off. A couple days, the turkey's just now getting fired back up. We got one gobbling good off the roost there. He's on this road right here. The road makes a 90. Got him. Boy, I messed that one up. I think he's a 4-year-old turkey. Golly, he worked good. He strutted, gobbled, dadgum double beard. Look at that. I'll be dog, I knew he had a good rope on it. And if that turkey's down there and he can hear that and is down there gobbling, I'll even walk around and drag my feet. It just sounds like hens just scratching like a flock up there feeding. And then just sit down and don't make a call. Take your safety off, hopefully he's gonna be coming.